This is a complete guide on how to find 100x to 1000x Solana meme coins, from the strategy, filters used on deck screener, tools, when to enter, when to exit, and pretty much a complete guide for you to find 100x to 1000x meme coins. I've called a lot of these projects on my channel, a lot of projects like Mumu, BlackRock, and loads of different meme coins, right, on Solana, and you guys can go and check it out. We've had loads of wins, and this is an updated strategy and pretty much the only tutorial you're going to need at the moment to find Solana meme coins in this cycle, right? If there's any updates, I'll be making that in the future, but at the moment this is just Solana. We'll be making videos on Base and Sui because Sui has been going nuts with some meme coins. We're making a video on that next week, but for now, Solana, this is exactly what I would do. From low cap, then we'll get into mid caps and then high caps, right? Now low caps are my favorite because this is where you can see the most gains, right? This is where you're going to find 100x's to 1000x's, right? And this is exactly the things you would have to put on the filters on deck screener. First thing is liquidity, of course, is a low cap. Minimum 1,000, max $30,000 liquidity. If you want, you can even have 20k, but 30k usually gives me a good spread. Market cap have 100,000, nothing over 100k, or else it wouldn't be a low cap anymore. This is probably a very important one. The next two filters, 24-hour volume and pair age. Now the pair age is important because this will allow us to find projects that have seen out what I would like to say the shitty phase, right? The phase where you see pump and dumps, where you see, devs, selling the tokens and rugging. And this allows you to find projects that have been organically built, projects that have no dev or have had a community takeover. And those projects you're able to find if you get into at the right moment and you get into the right project, which I'll show you how to do. You're able to get 100x's just like that. So pair age have between 200 to 300 to a max, I would say, of 600 hours. 24-hour volume, play around with it depending on what results you get, but the median, usually what I would have is 5, 10 to 20k. In this case, we just go out with 10,000 and click apply, right? Now before we get in, get yourself RockCheck. Just open up RockCheck. This will help you just find if a token is a scam or not. A lot of the times you can just tell. And the other one is Pocket Universe. This is a Chrome add-on and it's completely free. I'm not sponsored or anything. I just use it myself, but pretty much it has coverage if you click on any phishing link, and especially if you're in crypto all day clicking on different projects and their websites, you do not want to be getting phished. It has $20,000 in insurance. And also, if let's say you click on a project, it also tells you whether it's a rug or not, and if ruggers are creating fake volume, or if ruggers are actually holding that token from early on. It will sort of analyze that and tell you this is a scam or this is legit, right? So here's what we're going to be looking out for, right? First thing is actually looking at the name and the meme itself. Do you sort of find any resemblance with the meme? Do you understand the meme? Because if you don't understand it, most likely the wider audience isn't going to understand it, right? So you're looking for projects that you kind of resonate with and understand the meme of, and you kind of, mess with the actual meme, right? So Popcat's wife, I like the sound of it. Then before you actually open up the project, usually what I would do is look at this sort of a liquidity, market cap. If it ticks the right boxes, and by liquidity, I would look for, again, you put out down the filters, but something around that price point, market cap below 50k. If it's above 50k, what's the liquidity? You look at the age of the project, make sure that, it's been around for a bit, it's been enough. It's been around for a while for the point for there to be a community takeover. Look at the volume, how much money has been going in and out of this project. If there's a lot of volume, the price has started increasing in the last 24 hours, and it's had, a solid sort of volume. Look at all these things and transactions as well. If you see, like, this is, to me, is very sus. 55,000 transactions, that's very sus to me. It could be fake volume, so just be careful of everything. Question everything you see. There's so many scammers, and a lot of them are getting very good at what they do, right? So be careful. Now, that's the first one. I don't go to this just too bland. Dog with new hat. So we'll find 5 projects from here that I like the sound of, and then we'll do a complete analysis on if you should even buy these projects, right? And things you should do when buying these meme coins. So we got Side Eye Cap. Next up, we have, let's see, Kenji sounds pretty cool. But the volume here is yeah, it's not the best, but we'll pick up Benji as well. Tucker. Okay, I mean, Salty actually has a good history here. So you can see in the last 24 hours, people are buying it up. Low liquidity and market cap, loads of potential here, so I'll bring it up. I think there's about 5 projects. Let's see if there's anything else that really catches my eye. So much higher. I don't like the history there for the last 24 hours. Standing Cat looks actually pretty good. Okay, we got a few projects here, but you can keep going, like Tuna with Hat. That also sounds very interesting. So you can keep going. There's loads of projects to look out for, right? So, okay, this is perfect. This pretty much shows a project that might have gone through a pump.fun launch or a moonshot launch or just a normal launch, and it's been rugged, right, initially, and there's a potential community takeover. This, if there's enough volume and enough data, it will tell you if it's a rug or not. 60% accuracy usually. But right here, you can see that this has been seeing a big pump in the last 3-4 days. So you can see here, 36, it's gone up over a 10x. It's got 10k liquidity, 50k market cap. And if you go over the actual history here, there's been a solid amount of buys, right? Clearly, people are buying it, and the people that have sold have already sold and exited. This has got some very good. It's a CTO right away. You can see this is a project I would easily right away just add to a watch list. You can see a main wallet, just add to his watch list. So that's the first thing to look out for, right? Right away, this has got my sort of eyes, right? Open up the Twitter, look at if they're actively posting and actively trying to push the project. So far, it has ticked every single box that you would look out for in a project. 50k views just bought right on this is so they're doing a lot of paid and botted marketing on Deck Screener, which is good. They're clearly trying to push the project. We are going to the moon. I love this marketing right away. It's a community oriented project. They're boosting the project in different ways on Deck Screener. They clearly are doing a good job. You know, the community is there. They're tweeting about it. Marketing boost just paid. This right away is, again, perfect example of a project you should look out for right off the get-go. Next one is Dog with New Hat. And yeah, I'm liking the look of it as well. They've got the Deck Screener done. The chart is what I would look out for. So a project that has been rugged, and there's a community takeover that's ongoing at the moment. From the lows from a week back, it's only done a 5x, and people that wanted to sell, they've already exited the project. And this is a perfect example of a project I would look out for. Again, add to a watch list, main wallet, go on the Twitter, and pretty much see if yeah, it ticks all the boxes, which is, you know, the marketing. There's a community that's posting about it. So yeah, they're posting, they're active with their posts. They got community posts coming out as well. And I really like how they're going about it. They've had a coin listing, so some very organic marketing going on. And you know, if you really want to, and if you really want to do your research and get to the nitty gritty, join the Telegram, of course, especially if you're going to buy the token. And yeah, just go through the actual token and see what you should look out for in there. Is usually activity, what the guys that are holding the token saying, and make sure there's like, it's a legit project, right? A lot of the times I don't even join the Telegram until I buy, as I've made up my mind by looking at the things I look out for already. But okay, we looked at Side Eye Cat already. This is Kenji. Again, it's a great example of a project I would buy into. You can see here, it's seen that pump and dump phase already. It's now sitting at only 28k market cap. It's not really been dumping. It's showing a great entry point here of about, because from the lows from about a week, it's only done about a 2x really, a 2 to 3x. So people can't really exit for too much money here. You can obviously, one thing I haven't gone through, which is a bit stupid here, is go through the holders. See the top holders here. And to be fair, this is a good spread, I would say. Make sure the top wallet, if it's not a liquidity pool, like a liquidity wallet, they're not holding too much. In this case, they're holding 14k, which is a bit sus for projects like Dog with New Hat. Let's go to the holders, 457. So you got 11 here. I'm guessing this is the liquidity wallet. Yeah, it is the liquidity pool wallet. So there's only about 16k, and the top holder is 2k. So even if this guy does end up selling and this guy ends up selling, you wouldn't see the biggest dip, right? It's that sort of dip that is able to recover very easily. But yeah, that's another thing I would look out for. The holders, of course, completely forgot about that. But look out for the holders. If you see here, 14k, there's a liquidity pool wallet, so it's completely fine. Obviously the add-on here has told me there's no serial rug pullers detected, and this I actually really like the look of as well. And this is something I would add to my watch list. And if you end up seeing some volume coming in at the moment, I feel like there's not enough volume, but it's been a $900 buy here. Clearly something going on. We're gonna go over to the 5-minute chart. So I'm liking the look of this. You can see here, okay, something's happened with this project. So I'm gonna go down to it. Yeah, okay, it's had a history. It's had a pump and dump phase already, and people now are starting to buy into it. You can see people are starting to ape in. People are deploying the sort of money in here. Some of this might be just fake volume, but yeah, the past 24 hours we had big sales, but also people buying up this project. So maybe worth keeping an eye out on. If you start seeing some green candles here and sort of a retraction, find your entry, right? Next project we had here is SCAT, which is not loading for me. I'm not sure why. Still standing cat. I'm gonna refresh the page. So right away, Pocket Universe will tell me there's no serial rug pullers detected, which is great news. Now this again probably had a pump.fun launch or a moonshot launch. People dumped and the chart just looked absolutely terrible. The meme died. Of course, good memes never die, as you might have heard on Telegrams. But you can see here from the dip here, it's only done about a 3x, if that. There is some volume coming in. Obviously, people are buying into it, and it's starting to see a good pump here. And the meme is good. Let's look at the Twitter, but it's a very similar thing we would do with mid caps and low caps, right? So you can see here, standing cap, no posts. So this is something I would keep an eye out on. But yet again, this I would join the Telegram and just see why has the Twitter got no posts. Check the website out, see if it all checks out. In this case though, just add it to your watch list. I'm liking the fact that there's no serial rug pullers, you know, creating fake volume or anything, because it usually shows that. And yeah, it's got loads of green flags. The Twitter not having any content, maybe just because the community takeover just happened. But even then, I'll be careful. There's a random project connected to this, which is a red flag. But still, just keep on the side here. Fuck it. Next project. Okay, this is nice. Now this is amazing. This is actually a great sort of something I'll look out for. Tokens was not checked. Not enough volume here. But you can see here, the last 24 hours, it's done a 2x right from its lows. It's had a dump from launch. It's most likely having a community takeover. Tuna with hats. It's a cool name. People resonate with the with hats in the name. I like the branding. Let's check out the Twitter real quick. Let's see if it's Tuna, Archie's mom, aka Dog with Hats. Tuna is getting ready with haste. October is just warming up. They've had some posts in the last 10 hours. I'm liking this. I'm liking how they're going about it. With hire, the mother Tuna is proud. This community takeover. I'm sorry, community that's very legit behind the project, and I'm loving the look of this. I really am, right? And yeah, definitely again, add to my watch list, and I probably would have aped in, depending on how you're feeling, how much capital, how much money you've made buying and selling meme coins. A lot of the times you just want to sort of ape in and YOLO it, just degen play. And yeah, there's something I would degen in, definitely. Something worth degening in. There's a few sales there, sure, but even then, it's like from its lows, it's only seen a 3x, sorry. Yeah, about a 3x, and it's held up its price, in this dip, and it's looking very bullish. Go to the 15-minute chart. Yeah, it's looking good. So play around with the charts, make sure it makes sense for you to enter at this point. But this is a great project I would look into, just because it's been around for a while and the community is active on Twitter, and of course check the Telegram. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Like, comment and subscribe. Let me know if you're going to be buying any tokens I even mentioned on this video, and join the Telegram guys. I'll be calling a lot of the tokens that I'm buying, and I'll be also doing a 1 to 100 Solana challenge there very soon. So if you do not want to miss that, join the Telegram below and hit the bell on this channel. It's me, your boy Taf from Crypto Alert. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.